Hi everybody, JR the Traveling Tech Guide. Looking for the best radio transmitter in 2019? I got that and more coming up. Now chances are, if you've already purchased your first airplane that was ready to fly, it came with either one of these type of radios. Operate off the 2.4 gigahertz frequency, and they come with 4 channels to work your ailerons, your elevator, your rudder, as well as your throttle, and they come with the little trims to fine-tune every little setting on your control surfaces. A quick history lesson. Back in the day, our radios operated off a 72 megahertz frequency range. A lot of radios were set to a particular frequency, while some came with little crystals that you could change out, which meant you changed what channel you were on. Now the problem was, if somebody showed up to the field to fly their airplane with the same channel as you, they would have to wait until you're completely done because their radio would interfere with your radio. 72 megahertz radios are still being used today by the FPV crowd because they love it for the long distance reception they get from the antenna to the receiver. Now I do need to mention that no matter which manufacturer brand of RC transmitter radios you go with, you're going to need a receiver from the same manufacturer. This is because they're compatible with each other. You can't take, say, a Futaba radio and put it with a Tactic receiver. It just doesn't work that way. The receiver is a direct link to your airplane from your radio transmitter. Without it, you have no control. Now the best radio to purchase going into 2019 is going to be a computer-controlled radio transmitter. For the simple reason is, if you have a radio that came with your ready-to-fly model, it's limited to just that one airplane. With a radio-controlled transmitter, you can have up to multiple models on one radio. You also have all of these switches that can be assigned a certain channel to operate things like your flaps, your retract, smoke, or bomb drop. And you also can fine-tune each little setting of your airplane from your throttle curve, dual rates, exponential, whatever, to make your flight even more smoother. You can do it in one of these radios versus a standard 4-channel that comes with your ready-to-fly model or what you see on the shelf. Now there are a lot of manufacturers of RC radios out there today, from Futaba to the JR Spectrums to Tactic to FlySky, Dectrum, and a whole host of others. Depending on what your budget is, there's a radio out there for you. I'm not going to tell you which radio to buy. That's your own decision. I love them all. There's not any one that's my particular favorite other than the one that I fly. So that's my thoughts on what radio you should have going into 2019. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. If you have a question or an idea for a future episode, let me know down in the comments, and please consider subscribing. Until next time.